Hey everybody, it's Angel from Halo Inspirations. We give you inspirations to help you spread beauty and joy through your quilting journey, not through technology. Happy hump day! Whoop whoop! Sorry about all that. It had an update and it took a lot of reboots, and we won. We're here. Glad to see you, Sharina. Glad to see you, Sherry. Thank you for watching my back. And yes, glad to see you too, Mom. Enjoy your outing wherever it is that you go. And I love you too. So, today is WIP Wednesday. I have to think. I hope I did the right front screen, right? I got so discombobulated. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I've got a couple of things. I will tell you that I'm going to be quilting the angel that I showed last time, Sunday. Get some of that done and over. So the next time I share WIPs, and I'll share a picture inside the Creative Kingdom, of course, we'll have it finished. How about that? That's all that's left, of course. And I finally did pick a backing, and I did spray baste it. So now we're just quilting. I'll get it done by Sunday. So at any rate, that's one of my WIPs that I'm sure y'all are like, okay, how long is this going to take you, Angel? Yeah, it's going to take a while. So, but I know a lot of y'all have had some input on my stack of wax. Super cute. That it did turn out fantabulous with the true colors in here. Of course, this is Eek. Also, both of them are from Tula Pink. And I used Blossom's Tone on Tone white because, you know, that's my favorite. And if you notice over here, that is the border. That's the first border to go on. I think it'll be just super darling. Once the border's on, then it'll get quilted, but it can't get quilted. It's number 3. The what is that called? The Churn Dash Community Quilt is on the frame, so we can look forward to that coming up. And Michael doing some short videos for you to show how he picks the thread and the motif that he is going to quilt this beautiful thing with. It is loaded. It's exciting. I like Stack of Wax too. Oh, you love this fabric. It's fun. It's fun. It's got all the mice in there, right? Super cute. It's only 16 blocks, so it's not a very big quilt. It'll take like no time to quilt it. Just, it has to wait its turn. So, yay! All I gotta do is put the border on, and I feel like I have plenty of time because this is the 3rd quilt in line. So, it's got a minute. But once the border is done, I was going to do piping, and I decided, I don't feel like it. So, not going to happen today or tomorrow, or at least with this quilt. So that's exciting. It's all pieced. It's all just got to get that border on. And so this was on the table, but y'all know about that. And I want to let y'all know that... Oh, well, thank you, Mom. She says I look pretty. Thank you. I got it in a ponytail, so I'm working, right? The store's open. And it's hotter than Dickens, just saying. And the air keeps kicking on, and I apologize for that. because y'all can hear it. I can see that you can hear it. But so I'm kind of wearing the hair up because it's hot. It's hot. I know it's hot everywhere. Everybody's under a heat extreme warning, right? It is what it is. So just to let you know, what are some of my other WIPs? So I have the angel, which is going to be quilted on Sunday, or by Sunday. And then the stack of whack. I got a lot of projects, guys. I can't remember what else I should be working on. Oh, the mystery quilt. After I put the border on this bad boy, I am going to start the mystery, finish up the mystery quilt, which is no longer a mystery, but it'll be fun for you guys to see the whole thing finished in person. And I will take picture of this, and like I said, I'll put it in Creative Kingdom, and then the next WIP Wednesday, hopefully it gets quilted by then. That's a month. It shouldn't take a month to do 2 quilts ahead of it, right? Shouldn't take that long. And then I can take a picture and share it with you. I'll probably hang it behind me. Oh, so we were talking about this too. This is a WIP Wednesday. I got distracted with my mom. Oh, it's Pug Mama in the house. Whoop, whoop. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Oh, the mystery quilt. Yeah, it's the y'all got me going. Man. Let me regroup. Come back to the mystery quilt. So, this guy was very popular in the responses to make a quilt. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to finish up designing it so that I can, for those who aren't going to be using Scrippy Scraps, I am going to let you know about yardage. I have decided to use, I have a fat quarter bundle of Lori Holt's limited bundle, and I bought one. I had to. And I think it'll go great with this. And it is a fat quarter bundle, so I am pretty sure it's all going to work. There's plenty of fat quarters in there. However, I will let you know about yardage before we start the first video, for those of you who are interested in making it, and then I will have the whole thing written out and finished by the time we get to the end. And what else do I have to share with that? I think I'm going to go ahead and make a second block, not all on video because I've already made the block, but if there's any changes to the sashing, I'll let you know at that first video before we go to the second block, okay? And I'm going to use various methods, I'm pretty sure various methods. I'm trying to decide all the blocks at the present moment. So some of them will be foundation paper pieced. Depending on one block, I may use applique. I think it'd be a really cute little block. So we'll see. But I definitely will use traditional and foundation paper piecing mixed in here. And it would be a cop-out to just tell you what paper to use in the pattern, which I will. But I will give some cutting instructions if you were to piece some of these blocks. I don't know that I'll do that with all the blocks because not all of them are as forgiving without foundation paper piecing. So just be aware, it's getting finished up designing, and I will let you all know how much of the fabric. And my goal is to also, if you do use Scrippy Scraps, you'll have, I'll talk about it in the future. We'll just go there. Because it does lend itself very well for Scrippy Scraps. So, and I'm also thinking of doing it in 2 colorways. If I do, I'll let you know on that first video too, because you'll see them both. Just for people who may not be they're not as traditional. They like more of a modern take or bright colors, or I have 2 lines I'm thinking about doing that with, so we have lots of fun, but that way you can see it in 2 different ways. So we'll talk about more next month. We will be starting this project next month, and I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and turn this one into a pillow and get that recorded, and at some point drop it for you guys. so that you can see some of the math I go through, and my methodology to do a pillow. So yeah, I do too. I love it. Overwhelming request it was. Hey there, Queen Bee, glad to see you are in the house too. Yeah, the scrappy look is, I love it too. It just turned out really, really cool. And in the pattern, what I'll probably end up doing for you guys too, because there are people who are going to want to pull different fabrics from their scraps, I will give a coloring sheet for each block, and then at the end for the entire quilt. And we'll talk more though. I'll make sure that we take good care of you. I promise. This is going to be fun. This is absolutely going to be fun. So that'll be a WIP. And it's a WIP right now. But we'll get her done, and then we'll get the quilt going. And we can look forward to that next month. The other thing that I have started, I did start it with Sherry. She's my enabler, just so you know. A while back, I don't think I have any more in the house. There might be one. Because there's something sitting there, and I just can't think of what it is in my head. But Lori Holt came out with, I've got two screens. I probably should go down to one. That would probably be a good idea for me at this point. There we go. So this is a kit, okay, by Lori Holt for Riley Blake. It uses that Americana line, and in this kit you get all the fabric that you need for the topper and the bindings, okay? And I say bindings because we actually have two patterns in here. The flag is a table runner, and it finishes at 26 by 56. And then this is a mini quilt, which finishes at 33 by 39. So what we have done so far, let me know if you're like this, guys. This is my preferred method. You know how much I hate to cut. So I like to cut everything all at once, get it over with, right? So that's exactly what we did. And it comes with this cute little, it's a bee little plastic bin. So I've put all the cuts in here. Minus, we got some strips and some borders and some binding. I don't know what, oh, and one square. I don't know why that's not in here. Okay. I put it in there. But there are some strips and some from the Lovelies. Love this fabric line. And I will share my favorite one with you guys. This is my favorite fabric in the whole line. Is that not cute? I'm going to see if I can get a bolt of it. I don't know, because it's a one and done. And it was very popular, so it might be gone. It is just pretty and very versatile, I think. So that's what I've been working on for WIP Wednesdays, guys, or my WIPs. So the Stack of Whack was a class I took. So it's a personal project. You're seeing my personal projects. I mean, this one was for you guys, but I fell in love with it. I'm so glad y'all did too, because I really wanted to make this. And we might have somebody, when I get it confirmed, that is going to do this in a smaller size. So they'll do their end, and I'll do the bigger one. And so if it's going to happen, I will let you know so that you can see the smaller version as we go along too. So that is not personal, that is business, but I've turned it into something that's close to my heart. And then the rest of these are my private projects, guys, which I don't get a lot of time to work on, so it takes me a little longer. Just how it works. Stack and Whack was, oh, see, yep. Queen Bee took it too. It really was a fun class. Oh, and I just realized my camera has shifted. I didn't want it like that, but that's okay. So, I I don't know why it took me so long to see that. She took that class too. She did a couple of them and they turned out really fantabulous. The thing I like about this particular stack and whack, so there's a lot of different methods. The concept is the same, or the method is the same per se. However, what I liked about this one, if you'll notice, I'll hold up a block here. Actually, I'll switch the camera because I do have some new stuff to show you guys. I'm going to blend that. So we'll be on here a little bit longer. But let me pull you in. Let me see what's going on here. And that way I can show you what I really liked about this. And I'm thinking I'm going to do a YouTube video in the future. Oh, and don't mind the threads, okay? There's threads everywhere right now. All right, let's see here. And I'm going to pick up the microphone. I hope it's not doing any awful noise for you. Okay, so, okay, I'm going to switch the camera on you. Okay, so what I like about this particular stack of whack, if you'll notice, it is only 4 triangles. Okay, so we made squares and then we stacked them and it's a particular way so that you get the prints correct, and then we just took all of them and mixed and matched them, so it was literally 2 cuts per so many blocks. Okay, so because of that, because there are some stack of wax and you got to cut all kinds of like hexagons and all, you know, you could do like all kinds of craziness. I enjoyed this because of its simplicity with the stack and whack, and it really does. I mean, look at some of these blocks, guys. Look at, isn't that cute? Just super cute. Yep, here's my border. It hasn't been fully pinned yet. I pin like crazy when I do borders, and so it's got a method to the madness, and I just haven't finished pinning, but I wanted to show you my WIP. Look at that. Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? Just super, super cool. Yep. There's another one that's really cool. This one's neat. It ended up having a little square in it. Hey Terry, glad to see you. It is, and it was fun. I love the little mice. There's only a couple of blocks like this one. I guess there might be 3 or 4, but they didn't show up with any mice, and that added some more, you know, something else to look at, to see. I just love it. Isn't that fun? There's another square. That's just fun. And this one, it's got an interesting design to it too. So I like this particular method because, like I said, you have to cut it a certain way and you get them all lined up, and there's only so many blocks that fit within each other, but you only have to cut 2 cuts per stack. Loved it. Loved it. So that's what I really enjoyed. So we will eventually, I'll do a YouTube video and we'll talk about, you know, this type of method, because it just made it fast and fun. Or I should say faster. It's not fast. But, all right. So that's what I really liked about that one. Okay. Now, y'all want to see some stuff? Oh, I got somebody saying something in it. It's very pretty. Whoa, hey there, Sassy Stuff. Glad to see you too. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. Oh, that is your favorite of all the fabrics. I'm guessing you're talking about the Eek, the mice. It's fun. It was fun. It's part of Tula Pink's. It was a deja vu of Tabby Road. So, if you're interested. And we do have some of it left. Not all of the bolts, but we do have some of the Eek. The one I just showed you. Okay, so, new stuff. New stuff. So, I opened this box because I wanted to share what was in it instead of just showing you the picture. And so I will also put this on display in the shop. But this is in the What's New tab. Thank you, Sherry. It is Jane Austen. For those of you who love Jane Austen, it is a novel ornament by Riley Blake, which these are limited. And I did not buy very many of them. I still, if you're interested, still do have the Lori Holt. So many pretty projects. Hey there, glad to see you, Miss Vicky. Glad to see you. Hey, there's Sherlock So's too. So these are limited. So once they're gone, they're gone. The Lori Holt ornament was also the same. I do still have some of those. It's an old-fashioned red. It's a vintage, excuse me. A vintage red sewing machine glass ornament, okay? And so I wanted to pull this out so that you guys could see what it actually looks like, because the picture, I mean, really, seriously, right? And they do say Jane Austen's house, 250 years of Jane Austen. This beautiful 3-inch old world blown glass ornament features a stack of 5 beloved novels by Jane Austen, a lovely addition to your holiday decor, and the perfect gift for the Jane Austen fan in your life. So, all right. So here's what she looks like. It's got glitter. They all have been having glitter. So it is so pretty, guys. So very pretty. So on this one, I think that says Persuasion, and then Pride and Prejudice, and then I don't know all the books, so I'm going to look awful. Emma's at the bottom. Sense and Sensibility is a screen one. And then on the back is the book, what is that? Maybe Marigold Park. Is that one of her books? I am not that big. I know Pride and Prejudice. Let me just go there. But it is super, super darling. So if you are a Jane Austen lover, these are exclusive to Riley Blake. So you can find them if somebody carries Riley Blake and has purchased them for their shop. Super, super cute. And this is in our What's New tab currently, because I just got them in and put them online yesterday. So they're up. Once they're gone for me. All right. So that is the Jane Austen ornament. I thought that was fun. All right, now for fabric, right? Now that I got all the glitter everywhere. All right. Super cute, love it. Okay, so first thing I am going to share with you are a couple of panels that we have in the house. I think there's only one that's not Christmas, guys. All right. This is reindeer picture patches from Morris Creative Group of 4QT Fabrics. So Dan Morris and his family. And they're just, oh, I got it upside down. They're just the reindeer. All 9. Very, very intricately detailed and super fun. And they're all encased in a different color. I don't think they're, oh, there's a couple of duplicate color of the frames, okay? So we've got Dasher, we've got Dancer, we've got Prancer, we've got Comet, Cupid, Vixen, we've got Donner, excuse me, I know my reindeer, Blitzen, and of course the most famous of them all, Rudolph with his red nose. Isn't that sweet? So well done. So pretty. And it too is in 9 reindeer. That is correct. Hey, how you doing there, Mr. Bobbert? Glad to see you. So, reindeer picture patches, I do believe is what we called it. So there is the first panel. We've got a Christmas theme going, remember, except for one. All right. Second one in the house. Now this, I don't have both, but it comes in two colorways. And I believe it's called Santa's Workshop, I think. But you'll see it. It's also in the What's New tab. What about all of the other reindeer, huh? Well, here's one for you. No red nose. He's giving him a carrot. Is this not super sweet? Season of Giving. I'm wrong. That it's not Santa's Workshop. That's the other one. Season of Giving is actually what this is from. And there's actually, I've got some of the bolts with this line. Okay. So the two colorways, I want to show you this. Look at how pretty this is. Look how pretty. So the other colorway is basically, it's a blue, it's instead of this red plaid, it's a blue plaid. Okay, you can see that online. And I like this one personally. Now the blue has done very well here at the shop. It is online now. You can see it in the What's New tab. But I like the red because the bulbs on the blue one are also blue. They're not, and nothing's different but the plaid background, and it works. I mean, people love it. But I personally, I like the accent between the red and the blue. That's just me. But isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just so pretty? I just love this. And there is a pattern that we also carry with this panel. And you can use that panel or that pattern for any panel that'll make, you know, within the correct size. Look at the cute little bunnies. Isn't this sweet? Oh my gosh. It is just so stinking cute. At any rate, as long as you have a panel that fits within there, it's reusable for other types of panels. So this one actually measures, and so does the Rudolph. They're 36 inches, so a yard by width of fabric. Just so you know, they're good size. Isn't that just pretty? It is nice. Cute, says Sassy. Cute, says Sherlock. Lori. All right, next, please. All right, so I should probably share with you the bolts that go along with that. We do, here's a crazy thing, okay? We do have a border stripe. I want to tell you, I always sit with border stripes and think, ooh, I don't know if those are going to go, okay? I love border stripes. I don't use them for borders. Not in the same way, necessarily. Sometimes I guess I would, but it just depends. But I always think it's going to sit. But I got to tell you, I have to think, this just came in, okay? So, and it's up on the website under Season of Giving. My border stripes, I have this line and two others, and the rest are gone. I don't know what it is about border stripes, but people are loving some border stripes. You love the idea, Sherry says. Yeah? And there's things you can do with this. You can make table runners and table toppers and just really cool things using border stripes. So there's more than just borders to use a border stripe for. So they're very, very versatile in that respect. But yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Super pretty. So that's part of Season of Giving also. And make sure I'm not lying to you. Yep. This is also Season of Giving. I believe this is so unique. It's Santa and animal portraits in forest. So super cute with the bunnies. Oh, I love the cardinals floating around in here. Oh, and the squirrel and the reindeer, of course. Super cute. So that's in forest. And then it also comes in cream. And you know what's interesting? In the cream, it does have, in the forest, it has, I don't know if those are supposed to be, like snow. I would imagine. I did not notice them on the green, even though I'm looking straight at it. But they definitely popped in the cream color, right?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, good. Are you quilting today?
No, not quilting. We're on a live here, and right now they can just see. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's part of the deal. Yes. Yeah.
Why? Hello.
Hello. Happy hopping to you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Sorry about that, guys. So I just thought it was interesting that the blue little dots there, they are beautiful. Sherry says the colors are beautiful. The dots just really stood out to me, and I thought they were really pretty. And speaking of blue, so this is a winter scene. Also part of the same line. So I'm showing you all the bolts that came with it. This is pretty too. The thing you have to think about, if you'll notice, it's directional. So depending on what you're going to do with a fabric like this, you got to pay, I just want to point it out that we do, yeah, we had hoppers through. That's fun, isn't it? So you just got to pay attention to that directional, but it is so pretty. They did, this is also a Morris Creative Group. They did awesome with this. At least I think it is. Hope I'm not lying to you. No, I am lying to you. This one is actually Gina Jane, and I believe it's Gina Jane Lee for QT Fabrics. So she did a wonderful job. Oh, and look, I should have pulled this at the same time. We have another of the Santa and animal portrait, but this time it's in navy. So we have the forest green, the cream, and the navy. Okay. All right, next on the list is, I know it has something to do with pine cones, the name of it. They don't put the names on the bolts, they just tell us what the line is. So, but it's something to do with pine cones. It might be pine cones and branches, or pine cones, I don't know. Something to do with pine cones though, and it's in that What's New under Season of Giving. And this is beautiful. I love the blue. A lot of times, we see a lot of red and green, but I love that she put some blues in these fabrics. Super love it. Always buy a tad more with direct. Yep, there you go. See, Sherlock knows. And last but not least of that line is a red plaid, a blue plaid, and a green. So again, she gave us some of that blue. Gotta love that, right? I do. Personally, I think it's awesome that she put some blues in this line. And of course, then we have our normal red and greens. So there we go. That is Season of Giving. Now, moving on. This is Morris Creative Group. Again, and I want to say it's called Christmas Character Picture Patches. Okay, so we've got Santa, we've got Mrs. Claus, we've got an elf, you've got a reindeer, and you've got a gingerbread man. Isn't he cute? There's another Santa and another Santa. Now I want to tell you, if you'll notice, as I'm pulling these through, you'll see, well, first of all, again, very intricate, very detailed, beautifully done. But every block is different. So even though there might be so far 3 Santa Clauses, they're all different. Gingerbread man and another gingerbread man. So they're very different. Oh, and a snowman. Oh, and look, we got an elf. And I don't know if we want to call that Santa again. Or an elf. I don't know which one. I think more of a Santa, in my opinion. Look at that elf. Isn't he fun? Oh, look, another gingerbread man. And to me, it's kind of like a blend between a gingerbread man and a snowman. He's cute. Another reindeer. A different snowman. Who doesn't love this? Oh my gosh. We have the Christmas mouse. I think this is my favorite. A nutcracker. Another Santa. Another snowman. He's cute. And of course another Santa. Super cute. Every block though is different. And that's one of the things about Dan Morris and the Morris Creative Group that we really enjoy is when they do these things, they usually do not have duplicates. Every blue moon you'll see something come through, but this one is very normal that they're all different. But so there we have it, the Christmas characters. Aren't they just cute? They're just so cute. And we gotta love, look, Mrs. Claus has baked us some cookies here. All right, now the last thing I wanted to share with you guys, and I did not pull the bolts. Are you ready? This sucker is so cute. We do have some of the bolts to go with this. The name of the line, also by Morris Creative Group, and I know that for fact. See, here we go. I'm reading now because I'm nervous. I'm telling you wrong. Okay, so this line is called Hedge Hugs. And every one on this panel, again, is different. It is the stinkingest, cutest little hedgehog panel I've ever seen. I love this panel. And the line is cute, too. They've got some tossed hedgehogs and some butterflies. And, oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. So I got to share the hedgehogs, though, because... oh my word. Look. We got a little frog on that one. So cute. Isn't it though? And I like being able to show you a little closer so you can actually, instead of me holding it up, we've got a butterfly in this one. Look. They're just, oh, and see this, they're hugging up here. See? Oh my gosh. They are adorable. Look at that face. So cute. Oh. Couple of BFFs going on there. And we've got a nice hedgehog there. Oh, look, we got a family here. Either that or, you know, cousins. I don't know, whatever you want to say. And this one, he's eating a little strawberry. Isn't that just adorable? Oh, I couldn't wait to share this with you guys. So darn cute. S-E-W cute. S-E-W cute. And it does have two of the hearts on each side. And this also is a 36 by width of fabric. So this is a 36-inch on both sides strip of these cute little hearts. So cute. And there is a pattern online with this. I want to say it's called cutie frames or framed cuties. Oh, this one has a little turtle. Oh my gosh. Every time I look at this, I see something new. And like I did say, there is some yardage also. And it's so cute. It is just so cute. Just cute. But... let me come back at you. Maybe. All right, there we have it. That's what I wanted to share. The ornament, the panels, like I said, all but one is Christmas. The Christmas finally did come in. And yeah, and there's plenty more coming, guys. August has quite a bit of fabric coming, so we can look forward to that. And I will I can't wait to share some of the, I can't wait till I have it in the house so I can share it with you. It's so stinking cute. Hey there, Chantel, air high five to you all the way to Quebec. You got the little thingy thing above the E. I don't know how to type that. That is so cool. So, oh, here we go. Can you give us the measurement of the individual block? I can. I'm going to have to do it with a long ruler. Oh, wait, do I? Hold on. I forget where I'm sitting. Let me move these bolts out so I can open this drawer and see if I have a different ruler. Let's see what I can find out. Now, I will tell you, it's almost, it's like, oh, it's an 8-inch. They're 8-inch squares, and that means, here, let me show you what here, I'll flip you back. We can just flip back and forth all day long, right? So you know what I'm measuring. Okay. So what I am measuring is from here, the outside line of the color. And those are measuring about 8-inch square. If I had it on here straight, right? You could cut an 8-inch square. I would, if you wanted to make this 8 inches, I would dip in a little bit of the white, but it's about an 8-inch square. How's that for you? Hopefully that was helpful. Okay. Hey Kathy, glad to see you. All right, let me switch back as soon as I can figure out the button. This is what Michael does, remember? And you're wondering, where is Michael? So Michael is actually doing some calls, getting some long arms squared away for a couple of our cherubs. So he's not here today. It is a great size. I agree with you on that one. Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking that. Very cool. So that's what I have to share, and more coming down the chain. What is next week? Next week is Cherub Chit Chat. So if you are willing to share any of your projects, whether they're in WIP mode or DONE done or whatever part of it, would love if you would go ahead and pass that on. Your first name here, huh? So,
you're awesome!
Hey, thank you. Can't see who that was, but you're awesome too. Maybe that was Sherlock. I'm guessing. So at any rate, next week is Cherub Chit Chat. If you're willing to share, you can send it via email in the Creative Kingdom, which is our private Facebook group. It's only private. Anybody can join, but they have to answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, then you can't get the keys. It's one of the ways that we keep you safe, or the people in there safe. We don't get any robots or anything like that. So at any rate, you can come on and join in there, but if you want to share it in there, just let me know that I can share it. You know, when you post the pic, yes, Angel, feel free, or no, because see, some people will wait because it's a gift. And so they're not in the group, so they're going to have no idea. And if I put it out, they might see it, right? So you just have to let me know. We will keep that private if you want. You like earth tones on the hedgehog panel. Yeah, I do too. Very well said. Very well said. So, see you later, buddy. Love you too, Mr. Bobbert. So, at any rate, go ahead and share. You can send email. You can do Instagram. If you have Instagram, you can send a direct message. Anyway, the Facebook message, we'll take it that way too. Just let me know, I can share it, and we will share all those next week at Cherub Chit Chat. And then we're going to get a move on. You can look forward to this pretty soon. So we can look forward to that in August. Yeah, that's what I have for what's new, and that's our plan for the next week and a couple weeks further from there. So we're going to have lots of fun this year, I think. I think this is going to be the rest of the year. the second half is a big thumbs up on. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you can feel the excitement, like how much I fell in love with that. I'm looking forward to it. I am super stoked, and I feel like a lot of you are too. So we're gonna have fun with it together, and can't wait to see what you're doing either. Very inspirational. I get ideas when I see your projects, and I know other people do too. So we appreciate those who are willing to share. But that's what we got, and that's what's new. You can check out the What's New tab on our website, and all the things I talked about today are all in there, plus some other things. We just keep adding, and we keep getting more and more things, and as they come in, they go out to you too. So, hey there, glad to see you, Michael Man. Are you finished with all your duties for the day? And thank you, Michael Mayhem, for stopping in. I appreciate it. Miss ya. But at any rate, I am going to get going. I appreciate all of you coming by, and I can't wait to see you next week with Cherub Chit Chat. So until next time, may you all continue to be inspired, productive, ever so joyful, never stop believing, how appropriate, and never stop making your dreams in quilting come true. You also have a wonderful day, Sassy. Appreciate you. Sherlock, you have a great day. And until then, see y'all soon. Love ya.